on an all-new Dr. Phil.
She claims she's married to Tyler Perry.
I am his wife. I believe that Tyler Perry is raising my son.
How did somebody get eggs out of your body?
I don't know.
Who does know?
Tyler knows.
Well, how can you be married and not have been together?
Is it a scam?
Carla thinks she's sending money for Tyler. Kindly know me when you have make the transfer. He doesn't talk that way.
You're not talking to the real Tyler Perry.
Oh, so you think I've been conned, that I've never had any communication with Tyler Perry?
I think you've been speaking to a Nigerian that is pretending to be him. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today's going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
I am not giving up on you. Yesterday, I began to unravel a complicated celebrity catfish story. Now, Courtney and Kelly say their mother, Carla, is 100% convinced that she is married to actor, producer, and director Tyler Perry. Now, I've been researching her claims, and we have found some serious issues with their online love affair. Here's what has happened so far.
My mom is on a Tyler Perry fan page on Facebook. She started scrolling through it, liking everything.
This person reached out to her, claiming to be Tyler Perry.
He started telling her, "You're beautiful, I love you, baby, and I'm here for you." At some point, Tyler Perry asked my mother to marry him, and this fake Tyler Perry has convinced my mother that she is the biological mother of the real Tyler Perry's son.
Is there any doubt in your mind that your mother's being scammed?
There is no doubt. No matter what we do, she will not listen, understand at all that this person is scamming her. This Tyler Perry asked my mother to send him money approximately 50 times for a total amount of $100,000.
My mom is almost on her last dime.
You are married to Tyler Perry.
Yes, I am. It makes me ecstatic just knowing that I am the wife of Tyler Perry.
You've never met him face to face.
Right. I have not seen him face to face.
Are you willing to look at it with an open mind?
Definitely.
The phone number that he's talking to you on does not attach to a service provider, and people do use those associated with scams. Let's take a look at some of the internet posts that you've gotten. Tyler, I need you to believe some force beyond your control is guiding you to someone who can make you happy beyond your wildest dreams. Hashtag boom. If you take this right here and you put it into a search, you find it comes up on a scam website, verbatim.
You're saying that that was on a scam website?
Well, they weren't written by Tyler Perry.
Do I believe I'm being scammed? No, I don't believe I'm being scammed.
The question is he real or is he not?
He's real. It is not possible that he's fake. I wouldn't be here doing this. I'm not that type of person to waste my time. I love Tyler. My love for Tyler Perry is sincere. It's real. And I mean that.
He also has used a lot of broken English with you.
See, we have our own personal way of communicating. And I mean, I hate that those are the ones that you have chosen to place here before me. But if you looked at all of the other communications, I think the wrong selection was made.
It's because, like, those are big parts of the messages, though, Mom. Like, you have to realize that that's a big portion of what he's been sending you. Why would Tyler Perry get that off of a scam site to talk to you? Why wouldn't he come up with his own words?
Well, but let's look at what he said here. You say you have a unique way of talking. He says, so now I'm busy checking up on you, and now it a blank crim to you. Look here, Carla, if you continue this way, am sorry, we will have to find each other ways if you don't change 3 from now till Christmas. Am giving you a grace of chance now or never see me in divine order. Kindly know me when you have make the transfer. Tyler Perry is a very good personal friend of mine. He doesn't talk that way.
I know that, but I don't know which. See, I don't know where that text message come from, or if you guys went through. I have over 6,000 photos in there, and some of that is mixed in with individuals who did try to pretend to be him. If I was able to actually see it and know, because there's two different individuals. He is a playwright, and
well, don't tell me about him. I know him. I've met him. You haven't even met him.
I know I haven't met him.
But either way, Mom, either way, all of
You said you wanted to see the whole text. Here's the whole text. Here's the whole text. Here is the details of where you can transfer the money if you want to support Mr. Tyler Foundation.
No,
you don't pay attention.
Bank name, blank, bank. Name, Marlise blank. Routing number, account number. Thank you and God bless you as you show your support and cares to the kids. Kindly know me when you have make the transfer, and God bless. Okay? He was asking you for money there to make a donation, right?
Yes, I found out that was one of his counterparts, that sent me that. But the truth of the matter is, it was one of his counterparts that was utilizing his name. So I'm aware of that. I am aware of that.
Well, there is no...
Marlise, I'm
but
aware.
There is no Mr. Tyler Foundation.
I didn't say that there was a Mr. Tyler Foundation. I know that there is no Mr. Tyler Foundation.
But he says there's a Mr. Tyler Foundation. There is no Mr. Tyler Foundation.
Okay, but that was just the terminology that was used.
So you're aware that this is fake?
But what you have to understand is Tyler and I have been walking by faith for years. And we have had individuals come in and try to either pretend to be him and try to distract us from continuing on, who despised our relationship.
But you did give money to the cancer charity.
I have given money. Anytime he asked me to help to support, I would, and he even asked me in the name of his mom, and specifically it was a New Orleans project But
you gave money to a cancer charity that was Seattle Street in Shelby, North Carolina, and we didn't show all of it, but we actually checked that address, and it's a blank field. There's nothing there. You sent money to a blank field.
Well, I guess
So some of these places were not actually legit, Mom, that you've been sending your money to.
Some of them haven't. I've realized some of them haven't.
But these are places that Tyler Perry has been sending to you to send this money to. He's been sending you these addresses to send money to.
So it doesn't go to a real person. They can be the one to pick it up.
Walking by faith, you're going to have times where you make mistakes. If I made a mistake and it was the wrong one, then
not your fault.
That's on me. But it doesn't mean that anything is wrong with me as far as...
That's not what we're here
Okay,
That's not what we're here for. Nothing's wrong with you.
Okay.
It's this person who's manipulating you and who's making you send on this money.
Just say
all of their fault.
But he's not being biased. He's just showing you the facts. Like, I can show you this, Kelly can show you. These are facts.
I accept whatever you have gotten checked out, legitimately, whatever the case may be, investigated. I'm willing to accept that. But guess what? Mixed in with all of that, you can say what you want to say, because I know that between me and my God, and Tyler knows that we have been walking by faith, and I have been there for him, and I have been loving and supporting him.
But it doesn't give you the slightest...
And I tell everybody out here in this audience with a sound frame of mind, I'm a professional woman. I'm not one to obsess over any celebrity. And I know for a fact, and Tyler knows. See, this is a little comical for me right now, because see, he's good. We always play with each other as well. He knows good and well what I expect of him. He is out of divine order.
Why Tyler told Carla how they supposedly had children together even before they met. She'll explain these miraculous conceptions when we come back.
We are technically married, and it's been sealed. I believe maybe a gag order has been.
How can you be married and not have been together?
I am still trying to find out all of the details myself.
And later,
I was communicating with him. Can you explain what you mean by this?
I want you to look
Mom,
me in the
look
eye.
at him.
Okay.
Do you think you're married
Right.
to him?
You got to be kidding me.
He doesn't know you.
Monday, her sister claims she has a mental illness.
It makes her lie, cheat, steal. You're not buying it.
Not at all.
But will she confess
You have this attitude, this chip on your shoulder.
to faking pregnancies?
You gave her a positive pregnancy stick. Where'd you get it?
That's irrelevant.
That's so not irrelevant. You knew you weren't pregnant.
Why did you do that? I don't know.
I don't accept that answer.
Then on Tuesday, the girlfriend, the daughter, and the wife confront the man in their lives.
Why haven't you signed the divorce papers?
I've never been presented papers.
I have them right here.
That's Tuesday.
Tyler Perry has indicated to me that my daughter Kelly is his child. I don't know how that would be possible because there has been no DNA. Do I believe that Kelly is his child? Yes, Kelly does not look like the dad that I was married to. She does look like Tyler. If you met Tyler, then you could see him in her. I want my girls to like him, to love him. I just want a family.
Okay, Carla says Kelly is actually Tyler's daughter and shows traits of his creativity. However, there's one thing that doesn't check out. Carla says that she's still waiting to consummate her marriage until the couple lives together. Now, I want to take a step back for just a second. How is it that you're married, but you've never been in the same room together? You've never been before a justice of the peace or a judge or a minister? Or how can you be married and not have been together?
Our situation is very complicated, and so like I told your producers, I have asked him for a license, and it's very complicated because of my divorce with my ex, and things that activities that happen surrounding that have gone viral, that are of a national at a national level now. And so because of some of those activities, you know, I am still trying to find out all of the details myself. Now, as far as us being married, yes, it was indicated to me that we are technically married, and it's been sealed.
Okay, now,
That's the best way that I could explain it, because there's some things that have happened, and from what I understand, there has been a case or something that I believe maybe a gag order has been.
Okay, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you said this is very complicated, right?
It's a complicated situation, and that's what he indicated to me, yes. And he asked me for certain information. And
okay, hang on.
Okay, I'm hang on. I'm here.
Hold
I'm
on.
hanging in there.
And you said that it was sealed. You said that it had gone viral.
Certain things have gone viral that the public...
Hang on. And you said that it involved national, and that there were parts of it that dealt with security. Now, what went viral?
I was cyberbullied, okay? And it was...
What went viral? Was there an event that went viral?
No, the whole situation surrounding my divorce and issues regarding more of a religious, I guess a religious area. I didn't even know it had become viral because...
Well, I've got computer experts standing by. I want them to look up what went viral. Was it millions, tens of millions? How many people did this go viral to?
This is only what has been indicated to me when communicating with Tyler. Things regarding myself and my reputation, my character. Things were put out there about me. I was slandered.
They're looking it up right now. So
I don't care what you have to look up. I know that took place.
Okay, what state were you married in?
I don't know this. I don't have the information. I don't have any of the information surrounding. I'm telling you what was told to me. Now, whether or not it was done on a legal basis or not, you consider it. But because of the details surrounding my situation that went viral, I think it was allowed because there was some serious things that went on.
Okay, well, let me tell you, our internet experts have been back there looking, and they've looked under your name, your ex-husband's name, your name with Perry as your last name.
And they're not going to find anything.
They haven't found one thing. And if it had gone viral, it would be all over the internet.
I'm not saying that the marriage went viral.
No. I'm saying you said that you got into a conflict of being cyberbullied, and the whole situation blew up and went viral. There's not one thing on the internet about what you're talking about.
He's made you think, he has put in your mind that this has actually happened, Mom. None of this has happened.
It happened.
But then why is it not on the internet?
Have you heard of hackers?
Yes, we have.
Have you heard of hackers? Have you heard of professional people who can go into systems and change things?
But if something is viral, they can't change every single thing that's viral.
And can remove certain things from the internet?
Not if it's viral. Viral means that it's everywhere. You can't take that down.
It's just more things that he's been telling you that he's been lying about, trying to get you to think certain things.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay, well, let me ask.
We can agree to disagree.
Okay.
He is out of divine order right now, okay? Now, he's been
out of divine order this whole time.
Well, I hope that he's here, and I hope I had asked about him coming here.
Well, you asked him yourself if he was coming, and he didn't even have a response for you. So, if anything, you should know if he's here.
Okay, I'm trying to stick with the facts. I'm trying to stick with the facts. You said that your marriage had to be sealed.
I'm saying I had, see, I'm here, and I came here kind of prematurely before finding out all of the facts and getting all the information. I'm only here for one reason. I'm not here to be made a public fiasco or to be exploited in any manner. I am here because I want Tyler to come off of his high horse like I've told him, get in divine order, and let him know I've always treated him like a deep South, dirty South, Southern boy, New Orleans, and he need to come off of his high horse and not forget where he come from. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel like I had some seriously legitimate factual information that nobody else knows. I wouldn't just show up here. Now, this child right here, after he explained to me and told me and the situation with Kelly, I told him he needs to come and talk to her. He needs to be here.
All right, well, let me ask about that.
No, even if he is here, I'll slap him in the face for all that he's done to you, because this is not good.
I was told that he is my son.
Your eggs were planted in a surrogate.
I didn't believe it myself at first.
How did they get your eggs?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, who does know?
Tyler knows.
This February, he'll fight stronger.
My mom is so religious. She thinks any skirt over the knee is sinful.
To protect the innocent.
You tried to read the Harry Potter books?
It promotes witchcraft. There's something wrong with you.
You're a waste of a life. I'm sorry, Dr. Phil, but...
Well, you should be sorry. You've not said one positive thing about this young woman since you walked out here.
He'll push harder.
Have you molested your children?
Never.
I was silent when he was taking advantage of me and our children. And I'm not going to be silent anymore.
To get the answers.
Eric is in a polyamorous relationship.
I'm the most connected to myself than I've ever been.
You're homeless with your children.
All new February.
Let me ask you something. How were your eggs harvested
I didn't say that my eggs were, I indicated that that was what was indicated to me, that because of the advanced technology, it was indicated to me, and there's a STEM program. I didn't believe it myself at first. I was just told that there are other children involved. I was told that, I said that. I was told that he is my son, okay? Now, I'm just telling you what I was told. I didn't.
Because your eggs were planted in another woman who was a surrogate.
That's what I was told.
Okay, how did they get your eggs?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, who does know?
Tyler knows.
See, Mom?
He told you.
But it's your body. How did somebody get eggs out of your body without you knowing it?
He literally would tell you anything just to keep you around.
I'm just telling you what was told to me. Now,
See,
all of that listen, that is not the focal point here. I don't even care about all that. Even if that was in another just say if that was something that, you know, he might be trying to do, even if it was as a joke or whatever the case, even if he wasn't telling the truth or telling the truth.
That's not funny.
I'm not concerned about that right now. What I'm concerned about is him being in divine, I'm concerned about him getting in divine order and
but the thing is,
and coming to speak to you guys about the fact that we were communicating, we were walking by faith. That's what I want him.
You've been wanting him to do that for years. He hasn't done it by now.
Okay, let me ask you something.
I know for a fact that he is
all right, let me
more connected to my family than talking about it.
Okay, let me ask you something here. Let me ask you something. Does it occur to you that you are accepting on blind faith things that are being told to you that make no common sense, no scientific sense?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm the type of person where I take everything and I'm just telling you everything. I'm putting everything out there. It doesn't necessarily mean that I believe everything of all of the information that I have received.
When someone tells you that your eggs have been harvested from your body and planted in a surrogate, and the truth is that it is a very painful process that takes 60 hours. That's not going to happen without you knowing it. And when I point that out to you, you say, well, that's not what I'm really wanting to think about. I'm wanting to think about something else.
No, I didn't say that. I said that's not the focal point of this conversation. I'm here for another reason, which
you have said your blood runs through that child's body.
That's what I was told.
Okay, and I'm asking you, does that not...
But that's not, I'm just giving you all the information. That's just what I was told.
Do you believe that?
Right, Mom, then you know he's lying. He must be lying about other things if he's lying about that.
Do you believe that?
I believe that he is my son. Now, how it was done, I believe because he told me that, and I was communicating with the...
He told you, though. Okay. Because everything you're saying, he's told me. I've been told. I've been told.
We can stop what you're saying right now, and let me make it very clear. And I don't even care, even with the audience just clapping. I'm an anointed woman of God. Okay?
Yes, that's true.
We know this. I have been walking by faith with Tyler Perry.
Because he's confused and manipulated you.
It has been real, and I stand firm on my faith. Firm.
And he's used that against you. He knows that you're a woman of God and is in church, and he's supposedly the same person. So he's using that against you and making you think certain things that aren't real, making you use
and
your
I have been
trust
walking by
against
faith
you.
in celibacy.
And that's because he's not here. He's nowhere. Because he's never.
You could bicker and all you want to, but I have been walking by faith.
Oh, listen, I believe that.
In celibacy for more than 3 years.
And he's taking advantage of you.
As
he's
a
taking
good
advantage
and faithful anointed woman, and I'm a powerful praying woman of God.
We know
okay,
that
let me ask you.
So
let me ask you something.
Every last one of you could not believe what I'm saying.
Let me ask you something. You can't filibuster. You got to.
I'm not filibustering. I'm telling the truth, Dr. Phil.
Then let me ask you a question. You can't talk nonstop. You have to take a breath.
All right, sir. Come on, you're supposed to be helping me. Come on, now.
I am helping you.
All right, well, if you know Tyler, you know the outcome of this then. You know the full outcome then. You already know the outcome. You're his friend. You're not going to tell me y'all didn't talk about this. This is your show. You already know.
You tell me in 3 years he would not make it possible for the two of you to meet if you were his wife?
I am his wife. I am.
Monday, her sister claims she has a mental illness.
It makes her lie, cheat, steal. You're not buying it.
Not at all.
But will she confess
You have this attitude, this chip on your shoulder.
to faking pregnancies?
You gave her a positive pregnancy stick. Where'd you get it?
That's irrelevant.
That's so not irrelevant. You knew you weren't pregnant.
Why did you do that? I don't know.
I don't accept that answer.
Then on Tuesday, the girlfriend, the daughter, and the wife confront the man in their lives.
Why haven't you signed the divorce papers?
I've never been presented papers.
I have them right here.
That's Tuesday.
Does it make common sense that, let's talk about the real Tyler Perry.
Yeah, let's talk about him. He's awesome, isn't he?
Let's talk about the real Tyler Perry. Does it make common sense to you that a man of Tyler Perry's integrity and means would not create the opportunity to come face to face with the woman he loved in 3 years? Just common sense. You forget about.
Well, yeah. You know what? I can common sense on an overall basis. Yeah, you would think that because I do have common sense, but because it's Tyler Perry and I know that I have been one to come into his life and change him and make him a better man. Oh yes, I know that I have.
What? Just answer my question. Does it make common sense?
I just told you I agree that it doesn't sound like it's common sense, but listen, he's a smart man, and he is a powerful man who writes plays and drama. And right now, I think part of this must be a joke. Part of this is he knows good and well we've been walking by faith in divine, and I've been trying to get him to get in divine order.
Look,
period.
Listen, he just lives down the street from me. There's nothing exotic about Tyler Perry.
There's nothing exotic.
He's just a nice guy. He's just a good, down-to-earth, nice guy. You tell me in 3 years he would not make it possible for the two of you to meet if you were his wife?
I am his wife. I am.
That's what they've...
According to what he has indicated to me. Listen. But let's not talk about that.
You can't believe everything everyone says. You taught us that. You can't believe everything everyone says.
That's not the whole point. What we're talking about right now.
The whole point is that they've manipulated you. They've pushed you to this point to make you believe everything that they say. The pressure that he's put on your life.
So you're saying I've never communicated with him at all is what you're thinking? That I have never ever communicated with him.
Okay.
And I was communicating with him on his official Facebook.
Okay. Look, I'm in a unique situation.
Everybody has been putting up 2 feet. What can you explain? Can you explain what you mean by this?
I want you to look me in the eye.
Okay.
I want you to look me in the eye, forget everything else. I'm in a unique situation here in that I know him. He is a very dear friend of mine. He's in a long-term relationship with another woman.
He was. Yes, I know about that.
He was and is in a relationship with another woman. He has been since 2009. She's a lovely, wonderful woman.
And I'm not doubting that.
Her name is Galila. She is the mother of his child.
Okay.
They're a very happy couple.
Okay.
And this is them. They're a very happy couple.
Okay.
They have a son that they just love and are devoted to.
Okay.
He does not have a condominium in New York.
Okay.
He doesn't now, hasn't, just doesn't exist. You've gone to his house in Atlanta, been turned away.
I've only been once. I haven't gone. I'm not a stalker.
He doesn't know you.
Okay, Dr. Phil. If that's what you say, and that's your friend, I still say I have been walking by faith in divine order.
Is it possible?
You can say what you want to say. He has been communicating. I have communicated with him.
Is it possible that someone is impersonating him?
Okay, based on what you're saying and y'all close friends, put it this way.
Even the
then
messages have
I'll
shown
accept
it, though.
it.
Even
I'll
the
accept what you're
messages
saying.
are showing through scammer.
Well, we're going to talk about that
No,
after the break.
I'll accept what you're saying.
No, we'll talk about that after the break.
Monday on an all-new Dr. Phil. Was she faking her pregnancies?
You gave her a positive pregnancy stick. You knew you weren't pregnant.
Why did you do that? I don't know.
I don't accept that answer.
That's Monday.
I have never been an individual to obsess over any celebrity. I can't be out for Tyler Perry's fame and fortune because I helped him develop millions. By showing love and support. I'm not a floozy. I'm not a fly-by-night person. I am not a gold digger.
What I want to do is convince you to not ever send whoever you believe this person to be another penny.
I haven't done that in a long time.
If you would make me feel better if you would agree that you can't send him money unless it has 2 signatures on it, one of them and you, because I don't want for you to wind up a year from now or 6 months from now or whenever from now, and this person have drained you of money that you have worked so hard for all of your life.
That's already done. It's okay.
Who is Dennis?
I don't know. Dennis who?
You say, hey, Dennis, have a great day. God bless. Dennis, you too, dear. Carla, send your address so Tyler can invite you to a private event.
Oh, Dennis is just one of my Facebook friends.
Now, according to Pigbusters, this online organization that catches internet scammers, Dennis, who I can't show his last name, I couldn't pronounce it if I did, but this Dennis has actually 2 aliases.
Okay.
His location is Nigeria. He is a Nigerian scammer. This person that you're saying, have a nice day, you too, dear.
Anybody could say it. People who'd be nice or say that to me. I've just, I talk to people. I love everybody in Christ. These are just Facebook friends.
I think actually,
I don't even know who he is.
I think actually Tyler slipped one day and sent a text message from the Dennis account instead of the Tyler account.
That could have
and so it popped up. And now I want to show where this money is actually going because we've been able to track that. Carla thinks she's sending money for Tyler to Beverly Hills or Atlanta, but actually her money has ended up going to Dennis.
No. I was never sending to Beverly Hills or Atlanta. There, I was sending over. I did send to Africa for a foundation. And
well, it's all wound up in Nigeria.
Okay, I've even talked to some of these individuals, even a lady from Uganda, and she does have an actual school, orphanage school. And
okay, but this is Nigeria. This is not Uganda. This is
I'm
Nigeria.
Just saying my intentions are when I send money. If it goes other places that it shouldn't.
But they've tricked you.
No, this is where you send it straight to. They're showing you where you have sent your money to.
I have actually spoken to. There are legitimate places that I've sent money to. The lady in Uganda, I have.
That's things that she just say. She can just say that.
No, the school is on there. It's on. I've sent
the kids, put anything online, Mom.
Anything kids and everything. I've seen how they. I mean, I've been learning about different cultures, Dr. Phil. I have been talking with people across the world. People in Kenya. There was a pastor in Kenya that wanted me to come there just to speak with the underprivileged, with the kids and the congregation.
That's something outside of the
even name a building after me because of my anointing that he felt that I could help them.
Anytime that you send money, have you gone to this address that they sent you and gone to an official website showing these different organizations, these different charities, Have you actually seen these organizations, or are you just sending money to these addresses? Because you cannot say that these are official charities, organizations, if you have not officially seen them on a website.
You sent it to
It's
a blank.
okay.
You sent it to an empty field.
It's okay. If I did, then okay, shoot me. I did.
No,
okay.
I don't want to
Well,
shoot you. I want to protect you. I want to help you.
If
Listen
I did,
to me.
if it fell through the cracks and I made a mistake, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Will you?
But if I had good intentions when I sent my money, it was all good intentions.
That's
It's
why
always
we're here,
been good
Mom.
intentions.
We know.
It's
That's why I'm blaming this person. Like, I'm mad as HE double hockey sticks. Like, this is just bad.
It's okay. God will provide.
Will you make an agreement with me? If you're going to send money, one of these two has to sign with it.
No, I don't need a signer.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and want to watch a live taping of the Dr. Phil Show, call 323-461-PHIL or visit drphil.com. Tickets are free, and I hope to see you soon. Will you make an agreement with me? Will you make an agreement with me? And you say you're a woman of God. I was born and raised a Southern Baptist. I was baptized when I was 13.
Me, age 7. I was in the usher board choir, BTU, volleyball, sisterhood, vacation Bible school. I did thoughts for the day. I got and did scripture reading, youth devotional period, third Sundays. And my dad was a deacon. He was a deacon. He was on the trustee board. And I got up. I was a backup for, to speak, doing scripture reading as they collected the offertory prayer. And I want people to know, because I know partly that went viral. I never smoked. I never drank a glass of alcohol. I never prostituted. And I am a woman of God.
Okay.
And I want that to be known.
One Christian to another, will you make an agreement with me that you will have a counter signer? So if you're going to send money, one of these two has to sign with it.
No, I don't need a signer because I won't be sending any more money.
Well, then it won't matter.
Because in other words, it would be like you're establishing that there has been, because of the pattern, like there's a habit, like I have a sickness in that area, and I don't.
Well, wait a minute. If you're not going to send it, if you're not going to send any money, then it doesn't matter.
That would mean that you have assessed that I need to have somebody, that I have a habit so much so that I need to have.
You know what I'm assessing?
I'm talking to the doctor.
It's to care for you, Mom.
You know what I'm You know what I'm assessing? You know what I'm assessing?
What are you assessing?
I'm assessing that there are predators in this world that have targeted a good-hearted woman, and I want to make sure that we are as good at what we do as they are at what they do.
So you're saying to have someone sign it when I want to send money abroad is what you're saying, or
to
when
any kind of charity, any kind of donation, anything, and certainly anything to do with Tyler Perry.
Because you don't want to be scammed as well, Mom. You want us to also help you, look into these organizations.
They've got a team. Let us be a team.
We'll help you and make sure your money's going to where it needs to be. That's all, Mom.
Okay, I have 2 daughters sitting over there, so how you going to select one over the other?
No, it doesn't matter.
Make it be 3 signatures, yours and both of them. I don't care. Either one of them. It can be either one of them.
Phil.
It can be either one of them.
I like you, Dr. Phil. You know that. Yeah, I watch your shows all the time. You're good. I do. I sincerely do.
That'll make me sleep a lot better if I know they can't, that they're not going to find some way to con you. I just don't. I don't
so you
want
think I've been conned? This is all this assessment. You just feel the bottom line. You think I've been conned, and I've never had any communication with Tyler Perry. Is what you think? That's what y'all think too?
And not just because I know him, but because of the evidence that we have amassed.
Okay.
But also because I know Tyler.
Okay.
I can tell you that you've not been speaking to the Tyler Perry.
You're not talking to the real Tyler Perry.
You've been speaking to a Nigerian that is pretending to be him. Today's show is almost over, but we are hard at work on tomorrow's show and beyond. And we are always looking for great guests. Do you feel like you have a story I won't believe? Make sure to log on to drphil.com and click Be on the Show or text Phil to 88500. Who knows? You may be the next guest I have out there on the stage. Want to know what's coming up on Dr. Phil? Visit our website and subscribe to our email newsletter. You'll get weekly updates, life strategies, and exclusive video that you won't find anywhere else.
Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today.
Tyler Perry doesn't need your money.
I know he doesn't need my money. He made that very clear to me that he didn't need my money.
But he took it.
But the gentleman did, and I think he's used it for something that is very of a good nature. Do this for me. You tell him it's okay. I love him anyway, and I forgive him.
Okay.
Make sure you tell him that I forgive him, I love him still unconditionally, and it's okay.
I will do that if you will do two things for me.
And tell him I love him, and that's it. Okay?
I'll do that if you'll do two things for me. One is you will have a co-signer if you're sending money to any organization or anything to do with Tyler Perry. That's one.
Mm-hmm. And what's the other one?
That you will unplug for 30 days.
Unplug how?
Just unplug from...
You mean from social media? What, unplug from?
Social media for 30 days. Just take a break.
I don't have a problem with that.
Do we have an agreement?
Yeah, sure.
Christian to another, we have an agreement. Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm not hard to. That's fine.
I think you are a terrific woman. I really do, and I'm very proud.
I think you're a great man. That's why you've been on for a long time, and you have a beautiful wife.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank all of my guests today. For more information about today's show, log on to drphil.com. Tell us what you think on Facebook and Twitter, and put this good woman and this very nice family in your prayers. Thanks for being here.
all-new Dr. Phil, the girlfriend.
Do you think he's cheating on you?
Not right now, but I know he has.
Not right now, because he's in the green room.
The daughter.
When they started dating, my dad was with someone else.
I wasn't with somebody else.
You told me to keep it a secret.
And
my ex-wife fooled around on me.
Why do you say ex-wife? You're still married.
The wife.
I was faithful to you.
Confront the man in their lives.
Everybody's going to see how you act.
This is how I act with cheating women.
Why haven't you signed the divorce papers?
Because I've never been presented with papers to sign. Well,
I have them right here. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today's going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
I am not giving up on you. Now, you have all heard of love triangles, right? Well, today may be a first because we're going to meet not one, not two, not three, but 4 women who all have just one man in common, Dennis. And boy, do they have some things to say about him. Now, his daughter says he is a master manipulator. His wife says she's tired of his womanizing. And his girlfriend, yes, I said his girlfriend, believes he is the most loyal man she has ever met. And she wants to marry him. But wait, there's more. We also have his long-lost daughter, Kaylee, who is the product of an affair. Now, her half-sister, Amanda, says her father is a controlling and chronic liar who leaves a trail of broken women in his wake. He says they're just shells when he's through with them. Right now, Amanda says her father's latest target is his girlfriend, Melissa. Now, Amanda's hoping after today she will leave him for good. Take a look.
To my father, women are a dime a dozen, and they are all replaceable. My dad thinks that he's so great. He calls himself God.
In the past, I just used women for sex.
My father was unfaithful to my mother their entire relationship. Now, my father and his girlfriend, Melissa, have been together for a very long, toxic 8 years.
While I've been with Melissa, I have slept with other women.
Dennis has cheated on me about 8 to 10 times.
She has cheated on me at least 5 or 6 times.
Last year, Dennis and I broke up about every other week.
When I found out about other men she's been with, we would fight, and then it'd be a blow up, her running out, slamming the door. One time, Melissa and I got into a heated argument. They got aggressive. She started swinging, hitting, throwing stuff, and I grabbed her by her throat to choke her, and I grabbed her by the arm. I pulled her downstairs, pulled her out the door, and she stood up and punched me right in my mouth.
I punched him so hard I could see the bone in my knuckle.
A month ago, my family and I were over at my father's house. Melissa was throwing clothes and bottles, and the screaming and the yelling was in front of everyone. It got so bad that my son started begging for it to stop. It broke my heart.
Many of the problems with Dennis did happen because of my own insecurities.
My dad's girlfriend is mentally ill. Melissa threatens to hurt herself every time something goes on. And when she threatens suicide, she knows that my father is going to come save her. She uses it as a tactic to get him back.
I will do whatever it takes to save my relationship with Dennis.
Melissa's no good for me, but for some reason, I can't let her go.
This relationship has to stop.
Okay, now, you two see him very differently, right?
Absolutely.
You see him as highly toxic to anyone he's in a relationship with.
Yes.
And you say your goal is to marry him.
Yes.
Why do you think she should not marry your father?
Because they can't. They're going to kill each other.
I love him.
What is it you love about him?
I love that he's always there when I need him. He's supportive.
He's not there for when you need him, though.
Not always, but when we really need him, he's there.
Right.
He's my best friend.
She says that he thinks he's God. He's just God's gift to women. He just thinks he's God, right? Mm-hmm. She says he's narcissistic, misogynistic, manipulative, possessive, controlling, and a chronic liar. And a serial cheater.
Yes.
Do you think he's cheating on you?
Not right now, but I know he has.
Not right now, because he's in the green room. But I mean, do you think he routinely does?
I don't think he does anymore.
Do you two get violent?
I've gotten violent once.
And what do you do when you get violent?
I punched him in his face.
You punched him?
In front of his mom.
In front of his mom? Why'd you do that?
Because he was kicking me out of the house because I had found, I got messages from a girl that Dennis sent in some of their texts.
So you found evidence of him consorting with another female?
Yeah. Christmas.
Again, you got upset when you saw that.
Oh, geez, yeah.
But didn't you punch him after he grabbed you around the neck and dragged you down the stairs?
He had my arms, and his mom was trying to help get me out.
So he's shoving you out of the house?
Yeah, literally shoving me out.
And so you turned around and punched him?
Turned around and punched him.
Yeah, well, he told us that he was choking you. Yeah. That's his version.
Yeah.
His version is he was choking you and throwing you out of the house, and you turned around and punched him.
Yes, I did.
And you said you punched him so hard you could see the bone in your knuckle.
Yeah, I was trying to wipe it off, but you can't really wipe bone away.
This is regular.
This is typical?
This is the normal.
Yeah, I made a list of the things that you say goes on here, that both of you are guilty of infidelity.
Yes.
That you break up daily.
Yeah.
That you fight in front of the grandchildren. And was it you that rammed his car with your car?
Yeah. Because he was kicking me out of the house and wasn't allowing me to get my stuff, so I got mad.
While my children were there.
So this is in front of the grandchildren. So
no, this wasn't in front of the grandchildren.
Okay, but you're getting kicked out of the house, and he won't let you get your stuff.
Yeah.
So you think, okay, I'll get in my car and ram his car.
Stupid choice. Yeah.
Okay, the police have been called 3 times.
Well, way more than 3 times.
Well, there's 3 that we verified.
Yes.
You've punched him in the mouth, and you hurt the cat?
Oh, no, I had a cat that I just bought a $3,000 couch, and I wasn't making good money, so that was a big buy for me, and the cat kept spraying on it. So I chased the cat with a hammer, and I didn't. I just wanted to scare him, trying to figure out how to keep him away from my couch, because I just paid $3,000. That was even before I met Dennis.
You chased the cat with a hammer because you wanted to scare the cat.
Yeah.
The cat doesn't know what a hammer is.
I know.
Well, you think the cat says, oh, damn, that's a claw hammer. Were you going to hit the cat with a hammer?
No.
So why get the hammer?
Scare it.
You both overshare in the social media, right? I mean, if you guys get in a fight, you go on to your social media and start recruiting supporters. You start telling your side of it and trying to get people to support you. You start telling all your troubles on the internet. And you both overshare about your sex life. He in particular talks about his sex life with everybody, right?
Does he ever? My best friend and her boyfriend know all about their sex life. I think that's disgusting.
When you say all about it...
Everything. Everything. And I don't want to even get into details because it's
Please don't.
Boys.
But you're talking about details.
Details.
You break in and steal things from the house, right?
I don't break in.
There was a time where she broke in through the garage, where my dad called me freaking out because she was stealing a bunch of stuff.
My stuff.
You broke in to steal your own stuff?
Well, I already knew the code. It's not breaking in. I was living there. Half my stuff was there.
She thinks that he has beaten you down to the point that you really have low self-esteem and threaten suicide. Do you?
I have harmed myself.
Are you suicidal?
Not right now, no.
What?
But I have been.
General question.
Generally, I feel helpless, worthless.
And that's what my dad does. He tears women down until they're nothing, so that they can be everything for him.
And he is married, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still, to...
Yeah. Don't ever say that to him, though.
What?
That he's married.
Why?
Because he doesn't like being... No, we're not. We're separated. We're not married.
Well, the damn sure is.
I know he is, but if I say it to him, he'll get mad and he goes off.
Well, we'll find out. Because we're going to meet him after the break. Coming up, Dennis says Melissa is to blame for ruining their relationship, not him. Says it's her, not him. So is he right? We've heard these two talk about him, and there's another side to this. We'll hear what he has to say after the break.
I have been mean to Melissa in the past. I am a mental and emotional abuser.
My father has mentally broken down Melissa so that she cannot do anything without him.
I want to learn and change so Dennis will stay with me.
And later, did you tell your wife she was the ugliest woman you've ever slept with?
I don't think I've told her that.
I've heard it. He said it to me.
Thursday on an all-new Dr. Phil.
Erica's in a polyamorous relationship.
You say you're the king, she's a princess.
They claim their daughter's been brainwashed.
You're holding this sign that says, I am a horrible mother.
And that she needs an intervention.
He is yelling and throwing profanities in front of these children.
Your soul is gone.
I'm the most connected to myself than I've ever been.
You're homeless with your children.
That's Thursday.
If my father chooses to stay with Melissa, I don't want him around my children. Every time Melissa and my dad are around my kids, they don't just fight, they yell, they scream, they throw things. One time, Melissa was so upset that she jumped into her car and she rammed it into my father's car, all in front of my two children.
Well, Amanda says today is the day she finally wants her father to come face to face with the three women that she says he has broken. His wife, his girlfriend, and his daughter from an affair he had many years ago. Now, Amanda says Dennis' girlfriend of 8 years, Melissa, is the most damaged of the three women because Melissa blames herself for Dennis' possessive behavior. She wants to convince Melissa to leave him once and for all. Take a look.
I believe my father has mentally broken down Melissa so that she cannot do anything without him.
I have been mean to Melissa in the past. I'm not a physical abuser. I am a mental and emotional abuser. I would call her names to hurt her, and I told her I would never in my life marry somebody like her.
I want to learn and change so Dennis will stay with me.
If I ask Melissa to do something with me, she has to ask my dad for permission. He will make Melissa drop whatever she's doing so that he can go do something for him or one of his kids.
There's things that he wants me to do for him, like errands. And if I can't because I have my daughter or I'm watching my grandkids, he gets upset.
Melissa takes more care of my brother than she does her own daughter.
I have a 22-year-old daughter who is severe ADHD, autistic, Asperger's, and anxiety.
When Melissa leaves her daughter alone, her daughter will stay up all day and night playing video games. She has horrible hygiene. She is obese and shouldn't be left alone or else she will eat everything.
Because Dennis works up to 10 hours a day, I spend more time taking care of Dennis because he needs more help than my daughter. Plus, he likes to have dinner on the table when he gets home.
Well, Dennis, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
What's your goal or objective today? What do you hope to accomplish? You have four women here that are in your life. Some of them have complaints about you, some of them don't. What's your goal in being here?
I guess from what I could hear backstage, I would like to have things a lot more clear because it's not the way it was I would have just heard.
Okay.
Mostly not.
Yep. What is it you want to straighten out, clear up?
Well, I'm sad to see that my daughter's seeing it in the wrong way. It's not as toxic as what she's thinking. You know, Melissa and I have our issues, but people don't realize, why am I mad? Why am I getting upset? I don't just do that. I don't try to control. The control issue that comes after is because of the infidelity. And then if I know what she's doing all the time and stuff, at least I think that she's not out doing something wrong, maybe having an affair or talking to somebody else. That's my insecurity then, to try and keep that control now. It never always was that way.
But you don't think you're toxic the way you're being described?
You know, it's not that I'm not toxic. I have toxicity, of course. I got issues that I'm working on as well.
You're not working on them. You can't say that a month of working on things is you working on things.
Oh, not a month. I've been working on it for years.
No.
I have been. I seriously have.
Well, I made a list of the things that you refer to Melissa as, labels that you place on Melissa. Here they are: crazy, evil, mean, hurtful, narcissistic, 8 personalities, 6 ugly and evil, and whore.
Not whore.
No?
I said slutty. I did say slutty.
Well, how about the rest of the list?
The rest of the list is true.
Okay, tell me.
Not that she can't be a beautiful, good woman. She's got that in her, and that's what I keep trying to hold on to and find again.
Okay, when you look at her, relate to her, be with her, assess her, do you recognize that she is a vulnerable person?
I never ever looked at it like that. I just look at her as Melissa. I never want to take advantage of it. I want to be, you know, like an equal.
You said you've harmed yourself.
Yes, I have.
That you've thought about taking your own life.
Yeah.
In this relationship, but you don't recognize that as vulnerability or desperateness?
No, I definitely don't want that. Maybe part of me has held on to try and stop that because I don't want that, because I have saved her life more than once. It wasn't my fault, it was her choice. I didn't do the things to her that she done. I saved her life. So if that's what I wanted, I would have just left her there.
Okay, well, tell me this. When you refer to her as crazy, evil, vindictive, slut, tell me what your objective is there, and what is your hoped for outcome when you refer to her in that way? What is it you hope will happen?
No, when I say those words, there's nothing of hope to happen. This is because of what's happened in the past and how I was played. That's why I say that stuff, and it hurts. And I suppose when the things that she does to herself is maybe because it doesn't go her way. I don't know. I don't know why a person wants to decide to end their life or be suicidal, so I can't say why she wants to, but, you know, I could say I want to stop.
Well, that's her choice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's her choice. I'm just saying, are you saying those things to her because you think it helps her or toughens her up, or are you saying that to put her down? What's your...
As in these words?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't say those to her all the time. I don't say all this. When a situation comes and we're getting in an argument, I'll say it. I don't just say it on a regular basis.
You said the only good thing to get out of women is sex.
Yeah, but there's a reason to it, rather than just everybody laughing and thinking what they want to think.
They are so toxic. I don't know how many times you told me to don't tell Melissa that I've seen this girl.
And later...
My ex-wife fooled around on me.
Why do you say ex-wife? You're still married.
Whatever. She's my ex-wife because she's not my wife. Yes, we're married in paper. Whoop-dee. She's not my wife.
This February, he'll fight stronger.
My mom is so religious. She thinks any skirt over the knee is sinful.
To protect the innocent.
You tried to read the Harry Potter books?
It promotes witchcraft. There's something wrong with you.
You're a waste of a life. I'm sorry, Dr. Phil, but...
Well, you should be sorry. You've not said one positive thing about this young woman since you walked out here.
Erica's in a polyamorous relationship.
I'm the most connected to myself than I've ever been.
You're homeless with your children.
All new February.
Let's not talk about what you say to her. Let's talk about what you said to us about you.
Okay.
You said, and I quote, "I'm a mental and emotional abuser."
Yep, I have been, yep.
You said, "I kind of bully them," referring to women.
I don't bully them, no.
That's what you said.
Bully them? I don't think
Yes.
I said that way.
You said, "I never had a problem going out and having sex with women before. I've even had to make it clear to some women that they can't fall in love with me."
Yeah, but I never said I bully them.
You said, "I'll admit I've made comments that sound sexist, like the only good thing to get out of women is sex."
Well, The reason being, rather...
This is what you said.
Yeah, but there's a reason to it. Rather than just everybody laughing and thinking what they want to think, there's a reason for it.
What is it?
The reason would be is I love her, and when I let her go, when I went to see other women, for my simple mind of having sex with other women for my few minutes of pleasure, I didn't want them to stick around because I always wanted to have her. Whatever weird way that makes sense, I didn't mean to hurt. I didn't mean to hurt. I did not mean to hurt the other girls, so I didn't want them to fall in love with me. I did want my woman, but my woman was actually with another guy, and I didn't know this.
Maybe not toss me out like trash every time. He says he's letting me go because he's trying to help me, but every time we get in a fight or I leave,
I'm helping you. I let you go because you made me feel very, very...
Letting me go isn't
You did
telling
want
me
me.
to go.
I was not good enough. That's why I let you go. I told you a million times. I'm letting you go because I'm not good enough for you. You put me down every day and you just make me feel like a piece of crap. So I didn't want to let you go. I let you go because I didn't feel I was good enough. To find out later, you already had another man. So I don't know. I wasn't good enough. Otherwise, the other man wouldn't have been there. Right? Honestly.
When they first started dating, my dad was with someone else.
I wasn't with somebody else. No,
you told me to keep it a secret.
But I wasn't with somebody else.
You told me not to say anything.
I wasn't. I still had phone calls, of course, all the time for her. She wouldn't stop, which obviously you know that.
You've only had 2 calls from her that I know about.
That's afterwards. And this is in the beginning she's talking about.
This is what I mean.
Well, here's what Melissa said. I wrote this down because I thought it was really important.
Sure.
She says that you are loyal and that you will do anything for anybody. She says she does want to marry you, but she says that the relationship is rocky right now, and she takes, quote, full responsibility for it. That you are fully responsible for the problems.
And that's for right now, you said, right? For right now.
No, I think from the get-go.
Not the whole thing, but for right now, she might take responsibility.
She says the relationship is rocky right now, and she takes full responsibility.
That doesn't mean the full 8 years, just to say.
It's been 8 years of just the same stuff over and over.
But it's not. You really don't know the full story.
You know what?
She goes on to say that she made him a cheater.
No, he was a cheater beforehand. It's just the way that they are. They are so toxic. They ruin our lives. They call us every day. They tell us everything. I know everything about them, and it affects me.
You don't know
You know what?
You don't.
The first big thing it was like right before my graduation, and she tried to kill herself. You were supposed to drive my friends and I out to our graduation party, and you had to tell us that Melissa tried to kill herself.
Okay. And
How
why?
was that? I was 17.
I broke up with her. I broke up with her, and what, am I supposed to just leave her there? I had done what was important, had to save a life in my eyes. Yes, I was still there for your graduation.
Yeah, I know.
In an extreme situation now.
This was just an example.
I know, but that wasn't my choice.
Okay, hold on. How did you make him into a cheater?
Well, I came into the relationship being told that he had, after we met, but before we committed, that he had slept with his ex. And I got a couple stories, so I wanted to have him tell me that they did sleep together. But before we committed, I'm fair with that, but just be honest with me. And he wasn't. He wasn't. Not until...
How did you turn him into a cheater?
Well, because I kept bugging him. I'm like, you know, after I wouldn't get the truth from that, I'm wondering what's going on because I've been cheated on my whole life.
Okay, let me rephrase this. How did you turn him into a cheater?
By telling him he was one.
That you're not good enough?
How would I answer that?
That you're not good enough for him? That's why?
So you just badgered him until he figured...
Yeah, who's this? Who's that girl? What's going on?
So he just figured if I'm going to get accused of it, I'll just do it?
I guess so. Yeah, because, I mean,
She didn't turn me into a cheater. It was my choice I made. Nobody can make me do anything. We probably cheated a couple times on each other, maybe not like 10 times as was thought, say.
Dad, I don't know how many times you told me to don't tell Melissa that I seen this girl. Don't say that she came over.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Why tell her, though?
That you kept them away from the kids.
Did she never seen them all? None of them seen what had
We've
happened.
seen them. We heard about them. That is, Dad.
It's not.
That is.
Everybody never seen everybody. Everybody doesn't know all.
Melissa that you've been cheating on her.
But it's a misinterpreted picture on your behalf because you didn't know the full story and you're my child and you're not supposed to know it.
Didn't you say that you did have other relationships because...
Not relationships,
on a
yes.
break, while you guys were broken up, she got involved with 3 other men?
I know more, but I still didn't know that.
No more.
Come on.
He dated a girl from Ontario.
Okay, whatever, but you know there's more than 3
Did you say that's why you felt like it was okay for you to do what you wanted to do?
Simple-minded. My ex-wife fooled around on me and left. My next girlfriend fooled around. She got pregnant. I have a vasectomy. I can't have kids. Wow, I wonder why that one didn't work. She's pregnant. Is that my kid?
Why do you say ex-wife? You're still married.
Whatever. She's my ex-wife because she's not my wife. Yes, we're married on paper. Whoop-dee. I'd like it to be finished, but I've ran out of money for paying for that. She's not my wife.
Well, coming up, Dennis' wife, as in still married to wife, is here. We'll hear why Michelle is so angry at Dennis next. We'll be right back.
I don't care if Dennis is with Melissa. I actually feel bad for her because I know how abusive he is. I just want Dennis to sign the divorce papers and leave me alone.
In my lifetime, my father had over 100 girlfriends. When I was 15, my dad would share explicit detail about his sexual life. I was disgusted. I feel like I know my father better than Melissa.
What I need from you is commitment.
I know my dad is not faithful and he is not honest.
Well, Amanda says her father is a controlling sexist who has broken the hearts of 100 women, including her mother, Michelle, who is currently Dennis' wife of 29 years. Take a look.
My ex-husband, Dennis, has always been an insane, narcissistic womanizer. I have been separated from Dennis since 2007, and I am technically still married. When Dennis and I first got married, he said, "I hold your pink slip now," which means he owns me, and he has said he'll never give it up. Dennis won't sign the divorce papers. I was married to Dennis for 18 years. 2 days before we got married, a good friend of mine came and told me that Dennis was the father of an unborn child. But Dennis told me I was crazy, being 17 at the time and being pregnant myself. I believed him. Then, just before our 18th wedding anniversary, the child, who was then 17, contacted Dennis, and Dennis finally came with the truth. I finally ended it with Dennis by telling him I cheated on him. And after that, Dennis made my life a living hell. I wasn't allowed to sleep. I wasn't allowed to do anything except cook, clean, tend to my children. He took all of my credit cards, my bank card. He took my keys. Dennis got all the kids together, screaming, telling them that their mother was a drug addict, a drunk, a no-good-for-nothing skank. I don't care if Dennis is with Melissa. I actually feel bad for her because I know how abusive he is. I just want Dennis to sign the divorce papers and leave me alone.
Okay, you've been listening to everything so far, right?
Most of it, yes.
Okay, so you're up to speed about what we've been talking about so far.
Yes.
And you two lived together for 18 years?
More than that.
21 years?
About that,
okay. Yeah. And you split up. Why? You said you told him that you had cheated on him.
Yes.
And was that it? You said...
She had an affair. No, it wasn't that. I tried to get her back. And when we tried again, then she went back to that same guy again, who already had a wife and 2 other girlfriends. But whatever. It was. You can throw all the judgment on me. I don't mind. I can take all of that. I don't mind at all.
You say that he's always called himself God. What do you mean?
Yes. Dennis refers to himself as God.
Is there something wrong with being smart ass? I'm not God. I'm being a smart ass.
I know you don't think you're actually the God.
I'm just a joker. People are taking this beyond too serious.
But you do get me to call you master.
Why? We started playing into the, I don't know, but anyways, we started studying and playing into the BDSM world, and it has something to do with master, and that's the only reason why, because the discussion of what we were learning together. Otherwise, that's the reason. Sorry.
You say he believes women are beneath him?
Oh, 100%.
Why do you say that?
In all the years that we had our company, he only hired maybe 2 women, and both of them were gone instantly. As you can see, Melissa's here, I'm here, Amanda's here. We all have our own issues with how he's treated us.
You said he's made it clear that he has no use for women other than for sex. Yeah. He's told you that?
Oh, absolutely. Sex, cleaning, cooking, There's no other reason for us to be on this earth.
Okay.
When he's mad, he'll say that.
I'm sorry?
When he's mad, he'll say that.
Are you misogynistic? I mean,
I will admit that I used to be, and I am looking at it different now. Yes, I used to look at it that way. I didn't have a great upbringing.
When did you have this revelation and change? Backstage?
No, it's not a joke, really. It's, you know, if it's
no, it's not funny to them. I don't see them laughing.
No, well, I hear everybody else laughing. It's not a joke. The thing about it is yes, that's the way I used to look at it. My upbringing was very wrong. I was not taught right, and what I've learned is with how I've hurt women and stuff. That's the reason why I changed. I've been changed a lot in the last couple of years. And even though I still got more hurt added to me, rather than stop the change and still treat women like that, I'm telling myself, no, women do deserve to be treated an equal like myself. So I have done wrong. I won't lie to that.
Why haven't you signed the divorce papers?
Why hasn't she signed them? Where's the papers to sign? Because I've never been presented with papers to sign. And I would be so happy. I have them right here.
Thursday on an all-new Dr. Phil.
Eric is in a polyamorous relationship.
You say you're the king, she's a princess.
They claim their daughter's been brainwashed.
You're holding this sign that says, I am a horrible mother.
And that she needs an intervention.
He is yelling and throwing profanities in front of these children.
Your soul is gone.
I'm the most connected to myself than I've ever been.
You're homeless with your children.
That's Thursday.
Did you tell your wife she was the ugliest woman you've ever slept with?
I don't think I've told her that.
I've heard it.
He
said it to me.
Okay, maybe.
He said it to me.
I've been a mean guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I know. I've had my mean moments. There's no doubt about it. And you know what? Here's what happens. When people fool around on me and the infidelity happens, I get mad. And yes, I will reach out with wrong
That was way before any of that happened.
Well, how many times do you think when we were kids when you're fooling around and going to other guys,
Are
too?
you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
I was completely faithful and loyal to you.
If I'd have known this was happening, we could bring up some of these other guys from the past. Completely faithful and loyal to me is... But,
Dennis,
sorry,
honestly,
wrong, a lie.
Can you please, for once in your life, be honest?
I am being honest.
No, you're not.
How about you try that?
I am honest.
You've never done nothing wrong the whole time. You're an angel. Come on. Not even close.
I told you I cheated.
Yeah, okay, so...
And I left. That's when I cheated. I left.
Were you telling me that? How about when...
What is it you need to hear him say to be honest?
Everything that he's saying about, you know, how his life was just so upside down and whichever, it's not true.
What do you mean he says he has a pink slip on you?
Oh, we grew up in the 80s, so people raced for pink slips.
Right.
And that's
car
what he said.
titles, pink slips.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So when we got married, the day of, he said, I hold your pink slip. I'm never getting rid of it.
And how long have y'all been apart now?
Since 2007.
Since 2007, it's been 10 years. So why haven't you completed a divorce?
Wasn't me.
Why? Are you sure? Because here's what happened. I took it to my lawyer and I was ready to sign it. And my lawyer had her problems in life and didn't. And then when she came back and contacted me, Michelle was being difficult and wouldn't sign it then. So long story short, what I pushed for is I was not going to lose my kids. The things that she'd done, the amount of times police come to me and we shut everything down, everything. I was in position of losing my children. My life is dedicated to my children. My whole life is about my children. And all I wanted to do was secure my spot with my children. And I didn't take them from her and say, you can't see them. I even share that. Well, she was willing to push me out like she'd done to my brother.
Property, you mean?
Wait a minute and let me say my thing, please. You're not my property. I don't own you. I want no pink slip. I want to sign that paper and I hope it's
your children.
But anyways, let me
you look at your children as property.
I don't look at my children
not as individuals.
But the children are all grown now, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The children are
so there's no custody issue now, right?
No.
Is there a property issue now?
My youngest son is the only thing she's trying to take from me. Come to me and told me she's got a guardianship, which she doesn't have, which I found out. There's lies to me.
I never told you I had guardianship.
Yes, you did. So I'm always a liar, you're not. Don't worry about it. Call it.
Wow.
It's not the way it works.
Can you, like, calm down a little bit and let me have some ground?
I'm myself, okay?
Here we go. You know what? Everybody's going to see.
how you act.
I don't mind if everybody sees that. I don't mind.
Good.
This is how I act with cheating women.
Well,
I don't treat good women this way, if that's what you're all thinking. But wow, whatever.
Getting divorced and guardianship have nothing to do with each other.
That's right.
I mean, being divorced and...
So how do I own my children? They're my children. I just don't want to be other life. Here's what happens. She made her sister push my brother completely out of her life. And my brother has 3 kids with her sister.
Oh,
wait a minute. They went down the road.
Those kids do not deserve
You know what?
Okay, so don't worry about it. We don't need to find out why. Don't worry about it. Just keep tagging me. Go for it.
That's right. This is not about them.
If you're not controlling her, why haven't you signed the divorce papers?
Why hasn't she signed them? I had them ready with my lawyer. Why hadn't she signed them?
Have you signed the divorce papers?
Where's the papers to sign? Because I've never been presented with papers to sign, and I would be so happy.
I have them right here.
I have never, until this day, been told about these papers. We've talked about it, but I've never been presented papers.
I have them right here, and
that's good.
And it has nothing to do with guardianship
Just let me sign it.
Or custody.
I would love to.
All you have to do is sign them.
This makes a whole new world for me, and I'm pretty happy about this.
And if you sign them,
No idea.
I've been trapped due to it. Otherwise,
if you sign them, then you guys are finally free of each other.
Yes.
Yes. Last time you talked to me about, did I say no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I ask
so
every single year, and every single year you
Just
have
sign the paper.
The #1 show in daytime is taping now. All we need is you.
You're going to be in the Los Angeles area and want to watch a live taping of the Dr. Phil Show? Call 323-461-PHIL or visit drphil.com. Tickets are free, and I hope to see you soon. Joining us via Polycom right now is asset protection attorney and author of Love and Money, Ann-Margaret Carrozza. Ann-Margaret is a good friend of mine, a good friend of the show's, an excellent attorney. Ann-Margaret, the papers are here. They have to do just with the dissolution of the marriage. There's not a bunch of money involved here. There's just a filing fee, correct? You've investigated this?
Yeah, so this couldn't be more clear. So Michelle and Dennis sign what is called a joint application. Canada makes it a tiny bit more difficult to get divorced than in the United States. Their equivalent of no fault requires a 1-year separation. So by all accounts, you've hit that goal 10 times over. So Michelle and Dennis, if you sign the papers that Dr. Phil has, they're presented to the judge, and this is a slam dunk, in my opinion, that the judge grants this divorce, and you can both get on with your lives.
You want to sign where it's pink?
How about this question? Last time you talked to me about, did I say no or something? Because I said yes, I can't wait to do it, didn't I?
Pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ask every single year, and every single year you
Just
have...
sign the paper.
Once. Exactly.
Okay.
You asked once. I wish you'd stop with your lies.
And the blue? Is that your signature?
It is.
That's your full
I
signature?
can show you my driver's license.
No, I'm just saying.
Hey, I want this done, and this is real. There's no fake about this. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
And Margaret, we've got signatures from spouse 1 and spouse 2 in the 2 places indicated. There's a pink flag for female, a blue flag for male. And both of them have signed them here. I'll be the witness, and as will you. So they're signed, and they've covered the 1 year. So he doesn't have a pink slip on you. These will just be filed with the court, and you two are done. Right? I'll get you both copies of these before you leave, so you have them. Ann-Margaret, anything else you want to add?
Well, congratulations to both Michelle and Dennis on your new chapter. And I would strongly encourage both of you to look into getting a prenup in your next relationship.
I hate that that's a victory, but I think in y'all's life it is a victory because you've been apart for 10 years, and it clears things up for both of you. And you're now not with a married man. That's got to be some kind of victory. There's another very important woman in Dennis' life. I'd like to hear what she has to say next. And Margaret, thank you very much. Do you know the biggest enabler of the century? If you want them to get a seat on our stage, be sure to log on to drphil.com and click Be on the Show, or text Phil to 88500. We want to hear all about it. Want to know what's coming up on Dr. Phil? Visit our website and subscribe to our email newsletter. You'll get weekly updates, life strategies, and exclusive video that you won't find anywhere else.
Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today.
Well, we ran out of time today, but Dennis brought a ring. He brought a ring today. We're going to find out who it's for. Pretty sure it's not me.
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil. She wants to get married.
You say that you love Dennis, that he's very loyal.
What is funny about this?
You've not been loyal.
But
I want to be a better person.
his daughters say bad idea.
You can't be a better person when you're with my dad.
You bring out the worst in each other.
The problem is that she has a hard time admitting her faults.
Can there be a future with such a painful past?
It really hurts when you get cheated on, doesn't it?
It kills. And it's happened since the first girl I was with, and every girl I've had after that.
Yet no one expected what happens next.
You brought a ring with you today.
I wanted to marry her.
That's tomorrow.
There is yet another woman who wants to confront Dennis. It's been 3 years since she's seen him, and she is finally ready to come face to face with him once again. You won't want to miss tomorrow. We'll see you then.